Hey guys, we're here playing some Legendary Game of Heroes, and I've had a request to show what my uh, event deck can do. So this time we are actually looking at the Knight of the Occult deck here, and this is the news feed for it. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the cards themselves, if I can tap the right button. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it, but basically this is another edition of the Amy Rainbow deck that you can see here. It's essentially the same thing. It's just a cookie cutter, except instead of being special, it is mystic. So let's go take a look if I can tap the right thing. So here we've got Hulking Golem Ushabti, and he's essentially the equivalent of Danil. And 2 columns of Power Gem 1s, and passive, when it gets up there, when the whole board is turned, he gets 100% attack boost for all mystics. And so I've got 2 copies of the Golem. I've got Mama Legba, who is the ultra rare. Same effect as the Golem, except it's three columns at 125 intensity, and a max of 7 columns per Legba per turn. And then the attack bonus for her is 150% towards mystics. And then we've got Mystic Madame Jian here, and she is the support. So she's the one that we use to convert all of the power gems to dark. And I've got 2 copies of her. And then as for the relics, we've got this scimitar, a couple scimitars, and we've got 2 of the current event relics, along with an exultant cane for a little more recovery. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and swap out my cane, though, for a claymore. There it is, or exultant saber, excuse me. And that way we get just a little bit more attack here. Now I'm going to jump over here and see what bosses we have available. We've got a Guild Cobalt with 809 billion. That Rilka I've been MVPing, I've been working on, but the Rilka kills me because of blind. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tackle this Oglive here. And 3 key attack. I've already tagged it, so I did a 0 tag, but basically I've just powered up to 200 intensity, and so we're just going to make a bunch of quick matches here, get everything going, stop the clock as quickly as we can. That was pretty good. We'll see what else we can do. From here it's just a matter of doing lots and lots of quick matches. And let's see, right there. Now we are going for 200 intensity before we're going to activate skills. And we're at 186, so now we're going to activate skills. We dispel gem silence, which is perfect. And now we just wait and see. Alright, there. Ah! I kept missing the light gem on the left. So that did some pretty decent damage. That's only a 200 intensity. Just wait until we get it up here. See if I can get this up to... I've already made a couple mistakes, so I don't think I'm going to get up to 600 intensity, but we shall see. And see, I like that. That Power Gem 4 ended up staying, which is nice because it primes it here. And go ahead and swap there. Now that's one of the downfalls of this deck, is that it fills the boards with power gems, and there's really not much room to work in something to create the heart gems or an off-color gem in order to stop the clock quickly. But what I've actually started doing is when I hit 400 intensity, which you'll see right now, I actually only activate 1 of my support cards, which allows me to get in at least 2 other attacks. And the heal is not affected by not activating the other support. So That's still really nice. Ooh, and I got a little bit more heal there also with the cascade. So slightly less damage here, but I do get 2 clock stopping attacks out of this, which is going to be really nice. And let's see. There. I'm going to get to activate one more time here. And come on. Okay. Might actually get to 600 intensity. Actually, no, we're going to be just a little bit short. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Power gem swap right there. Second term power gem swaps are still pretty nice. You can still get anywhere from 4 to 8 billion out of a power gem swap on the second on the turn after you activate. We're at 18 billion here, 16 billion now. So we're going to go ahead and just activate everything. Not quite 600 intensity, which is okay, but there. And this will finish off the Oglive. And we've got a little bit of overkill here, so let's take a quick look at the overkill. And so you can see we did, with that technique, we ended up doing 245 billion overkill for a total of 1.54, looks like. Yeah, 1.54 trillion damage in a 3-key attack. And we would have ran out of time. That was our last attack with that one. If I wouldn't have made the couple of mistakes and lost that little bit of time in the beginning, I would have been able to get in one more. I probably could have got in one more attack. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be on the lookout for an internal radiant and see if I can't get something a little bit better. Because I think with this technique, I'm going to be able to push that up to potentially 1.1. Well, if I can get one more attack in, that would put me over 600 intensity, which is going to be anywhere from 300 to 350 billion additional damage on top of what you see here. So, with any luck, we'll find us an internal radiant and with 8 trillion, and we'll be able to test that theory out. Which that actually should put me around 5 trillion. I don't know. I'm curious. I hope we find one. Take care, guys.